And I'm going to share the screen. Okay, let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes, I can.
Okay, perfect. Good, good. Good evening. This is Amit. I am the author of the book, Your Profound Success, 7 Powerful Ways to Skyrocket Your Business Using the Internet. And today we're going to talk about generating leads. We're going to talk about foundations of generating leads. These are some of the things that you need for your business. And if you're missing these components, you just cannot generate leads. Just forget about it. Okay, so these components that are required for your business to generate leads, I'm going to walk you step by step as to how you can start generating leads for your business. Okay, do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. And we're going to have the chat open, but also your microphones are open. So just feel free to chat at any time. So I will get your feedback here. Okay, good, good. Let me see, a couple of people just joined in here. Anita, how are you doing? Yeah, you're on mute. I cannot hear you. You're still on mute. So you just have to go to the bottom of the screen and press unmute so I can hear you. That's it. Can you speak now?
I can.
All right, there you go. Now I can hear you nice and clear. Okay, good. Who else has joined us? Daniela.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, great. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Excellent, excellent. Good, good. All right, perfect. So let's get started. Let's jump into it right away. So I'm going to talk about lead generation today. I'm going to talk about foundations of lead generation. It's a very, very important webinar. And what this is going to give you is this is going to give you the step-by-step process as to how to establish the foundation. Okay. And there are some things which I'm going to discuss where if you don't understand, just stop me so I can start to explain you that so it will be more clear for you. Okay. So tell me something. What do you understand right now by components of lead generation? What do you think are the parts for generating leads?
A response page?
Yes, very good. Like a landing page, you mean?
Yes. Developing a database of people that you can talk to?
Wow, that's good. That's good. What else do you need? Good job. Good job.
Target
Wow.
audience. Your target audience that you want to go after.
Target audience. Yes. Oh my God. I have an amazing book today, looks like. I don't have to do much talking. Okay. Good. Anything else? What else would you need?
Something to entice them to actually give you the email that you want to get from them. So a white paper or an ebook or something to give to them that's something that's of value to them.
That's of value to them. Yes, makes sense. Makes very good sense. Okay, perfect, perfect. These are actually very, very good answers. So let me show you what I have in mind here. So there are 3 components that I have outlined that you would need to have this foundation. Okay, this is the topic for today. The 7 steps to create a strong foundation for lead generation. And these are the 3 things. First is a free product. Okay, you need a free product for generating leads. The second thing that you need is a landing page. And the third thing that you need is email marketing. All these 3 components are vital to your success as lead generation. Okay, and I'm going to go through step-by-step process as to how you can establish all these 3 in today's webinar. Okay, you like that?
Yep.
Okay, good, good. And I would really like a lot of participation like you've been doing right now, just answering questions. If you have any difficulty, just stopping me and just responding to whatever I ask you so that we have a great interaction. Is that okay for you?
Sure.
All righty. Or I only heard one sure.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, good. So let's get started. So this is my book. Yeah, if you don't have that, you definitely must have this book, because I have talked about a lot of foundational things in this book, not only just about the email marketing landing pages, but about overall your business. Some amazing content in this book. Okay. So this is the first step. The absolute first step for generating leads is this. Into this process. So the first step that you need to know is, what is your highest priced product? What is your priced product? So you can now start and thinking about what are the products that you have in your business, but I want you to start noting down which products are the highest priced for your business. Okay, so just start writing those products. If it's just one product that you have at the highest value, then write the name or the description of that product. Okay, and let me know once you're done. So you're making a note of your highest priced product. Okay, so your costliest products, your most expensive product. That's your first step. Okay, this is generally when we talk about setting up lead generation, the misconception is that you start with the lead generation. That is totally incorrect. That is totally incorrect. You have to start with your final product first. What is your valuable final product? That's what you need to know to actually be very successful in generating leads for your business. Very important. Okay, I have so many entrepreneurs, when they start with me, they're looking for a landing page, but they have no idea what their bigger product is. No idea. And it does not work. It does not work. You have to know what your final product is that you're going to sell to your client, because that's what's going to eventually determine what your landing page will look like. What are the images? What are the videos you're going to use? What are the wordings you're going to use? So it's all connected. And I'm going to walk you step by step through this. But first, I need you to write down what is your most expensive products that you sell. Danielle, you have that? Okay, good. Once you have it, just let me know I have it, or just write yes or done in the chat, whatever you prefer.
I don't have a product.
You don't have a product. Okay, so what do you sell?
Service.
Okay, so what's your most expensive service? Write that down. What is it that the client pays you most for?
So are you looking for like on an hourly basis, or if you were to provide, as we talked about over the weekend, a package for them?
I would think package.
Okay.
I would go with package. Anita, you have it? Okay, good. Daniela, you don't have it? Make one up.
That's what I just did.
If you were to sell a product right now to a client, what would you sell? What would be the price for that product? Just come up with a product. You're already an expert in your industry, in your niche. What is the product that you can sell? What price is it that you will sell for? You don't need to come up with an exact price right now. That's not the intention. But if you get an idea about, oh yeah, I can sell my coaching package. Oh, I can sell, my services. I can sell. I can put up a retail shop, and then I can sell this product. Whatever you've come up with, just come up with a product that is most highly priced. And let me know once you're ready. Let me know. Let me know. You should do this or write down yes, so I can move to step number 2. This is such an amazing process. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. And I have designed this myself because of the experience I've had with so many entrepreneurs and designing landing pages and emails for them. This is actually what the first step should be. And if you're struggling with this right now, do the best you can, because you can always refine it later. Okay, you can always refine it later, but come up with some product or service that you offer. Like, for example, I'll give you an example. I have a product which I sell for $50,000. It's a $50,000 product that includes all my online marketing and a coaching package for 1 year. Okay, I'm in the process right now of designing a $100,000 product. But right now, 50,000 is my highest product. So that is the product that I will note at this first step. And that offers a website, that offers some search engine optimization, that offers social media, that offers my one-on-one coaching. It's a amazing, amazing product. So that's what I will put in my step 1 if I was starting out right now. Okay, and once you have it, just let me know. Just raise your hand or say hi. Okay, Rosemary's got it. Nita's got it. Okay, good. Pauline, you have it. Anita, you already have it. Maureen, do you have it?
Yes, I do.
Excellent. Very good. Daniela, did you? Oh, I get it. Okay, good. Okay, good. You got it? Very good. All right, good. So let's move on. So that's essentially the first step. Okay. Once you have that product, this is the next step, and this is amazing. This is amazing. You are going to love this next step. I love this next step. Okay, there we go. There we go. This is the next step. What do you see?
Sore back.
Yes.
Pain in the butt.
That's right. That is actually correct. So you have to identify now what is their pain. What is their pain? So you have come up with the highest priced item right now for your client. What is the pain that particular product is solving? Because it is a solution to something. Is that correct?
Yes.
It is a solution. It is something that you are solving. It's something that you're helping them out with a problem that they have. So what is the pain that your product or your service is addressing? What is the pain? What is their pain point?
The money.
The money, yeah, that absolutely. That's a good one. That's a good one. But put in a little more information in there, Maureen. What in terms of money?
For me, it's CRA.
CRA, yeah, yeah. So in terms of your clients, what are they looking for? Why are they coming to you? What's their problem?
For me, it's finding the money to qualify to purchase a property. Like if they want to purchase their first home.
Yes.
How do I get that? How do I achieve it? I don't have any savings. I have a lot of debts. How do I go about doing that?
I'm sorry to interrupt. This pain is for your clients.
Yes.
So this pain you're referring to is your client's pain. They don't have the money. They don't have the contacts. Is that right?
Well, they don't have the resources. They don't have savings.
Perfect. Perfect. That's actually very, very good. That's very good. That's their pain. So you write that down in number 2. And the product that you have come up with is a solution to that pain, right? So far, what you should have is step 1 is this is the product that I'm offering. Step 2 is the pain or the problem that your client has that is being addressed by your step 1. That's what you should have so far.
Yep.
If you don't have that, let me know. If you're struggling with it, let me know and I can address it. But this is amazing. If you go this step by step that I'm giving you, it is only 7 steps. Only 7 steps. And by the end of these 7 steps, you will have everything that you need for your foundation. Everything. It's amazing. It's amazing. And not just you will have it, but you will have it in the right order. You will have it in the right order. That's important. So once you have step number 2, just let me know. You have your client's pain, or you've got it written down that what your client's main problem is. It's the problem that is being solved by your product or service. Okay? You have that, just say you have it, or just put down done in your chat box. You have it. Oh, excellent. Oh, wow. You're fast. Okay, good. Good.
I have residual income for mine. Second one.
Yes, so the pain would be, the pain is not residual income. The residual income is a gain, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the pain would be that they don't have enough income, for example.
Not enough income.
Yes, right? Or they might be looking to generate residual income. Right? It's a problem that they're having. It's not a benefit we're enlightening right now.
Okay.
We're writing down the pain.
Pain, not enough income.
Yes. Not enough income is a big pain. Right? Would you agree?
Yes.
That's actually one of the best motivator. So if you come up with a product, if your service can offer something that they can generate income, oh boy, they're interested. They are interested, I can tell you. So that's a very, very good pain to solve for them. Okay, good, good. So that's step number 2, right? Now, although you might think that pain is a simple problem, I'll tell you, they have been grouped together. They've always been grouped together. So, for example, I'll give you 3 or 4 examples. Number 1, they could have financial pains, right? They could be spending too much on their current solution, or the current system that they're using, or their expenses right now are too much, and they want to reduce the spending that they're doing. So that's a big first point, which is a financial pain, right? They're having a financial pain. The second category I would say is a productive pain. So in productive pain, what happens is your clients are wasting too much time in whatever service they are getting, whatever providers are providing to them, whatever products they're using, they're putting in too much time. They say, oh my God, I have this service, but the amount of time I spend with them is just ridiculous, right? So that's a productive pain point. Are you with me?
Yep.
Good.
Yeah.
Number 3 could be the process. They have this product already, which you are offering them, but the process that is involved in getting that product is so tedious that they hate it. So if you have a product or a service that can do that fast, boom, they want it. They want it, right? So their pain point could be not the product itself. It might just be the speed that you give it. Just the speed. I will give you a simple example. I was doing a real estate transaction a couple of months ago, and I have about 6 mortgage brokers on my team. And this particular deal I had to do because it was such a fabulous deal. The time was very limited. And I had one mortgage broker that I approached who took about 72 hours to just get back to me. And he's brand new, so I didn't bother much to call him back. But the next mortgage broker that I hired, she did my job in an hour and a half, in 90 minutes. She did the exact same job. And all I could say is, that's it, you're hired.
You didn't call me.
If I want to do it in 20 minutes, that's the time I call you.
Oh my goodness.
But this is an example. The thing is, speed is very, very important. And I have so many people on my team that not only do the job well, but they do it fast. And that's why they are on my team. Okay? So very important thing for you to note. If you have a product or service that is fast, it will actually sell more. It's just as simple as that. Okay? Because it's a process that people are going through. And one more pain point is usually a support pain point. It's called support pain point. What that means is your prospects are not receiving enough support in the critical stages of their journey. So they are going through the process, but they are not receiving the support. You know, if they send in an email to the company doesn't get back to them. They leave a message for the company, then nobody calls them back. Whatever their support problems are, they're not getting enough support from their team, their company, their team leader, whoever it may be, right? So if you come in with offering that kind of a support, then boom, that's it. That lead becomes your lead. Okay, so these are the 4 pain points that I thought that I should share with you, which are very, very important. Okay, so remember, financial pain point, productive pain point, process pain point, and support. Okay, so you could use maybe 2 or 3 out of these. You can use all 4. You can just even use 1. Even 1 will be very, very powerful. Okay, any questions so far?
Okay.
You're good?
Yes.
Alrighty, perfect. So let's move on. The next thing I wanted to share with you is the next step, which is now that you know their pain, now that you have your main product, now you need to start to come up with something called as a lead magnet. And the lead magnet is something that you offer your client for free. Okay, the client can download it. You can have a video that you've created, an ebook that you create for them, a checklist that you've created for them, something that the client can get for free from you. And now you have to look on step number 1, look at step number 2, and step number 3, you start making a list of things that you can create to address that particular pain, but keeping in mind step number 1. So I'll give you an example. If you have a product of $20,000 at step number 1, and you know what the pain is for that particular client, but without giving them a $20,000 solution, can you give them a small checklist? Could you prepare a small 3-minute video for them that could start addressing their problem in step number 2? That's what I'm looking for. So start to create. Maybe you'll have three products that you'll create, maybe 5, maybe 25. It's up to you. Just go as many as you can. Okay, so you can say, I can prepare a checklist as to what 5 things they should avoid doing right now. Or you can say, oh, I can do a 3-minute video that will explain them how they can take their first step towards buying their home. Or you can say, you know, I will write down a report. I'll write a 3-page report as to how they can contact the leader in that area so that they can start building contacts. Whatever your product is, whatever your pain point for your client is, okay, start writing a list of these free products that you can create, but they should address the pain in step number 2, and it should be in exact alignment of step number 1. That's the important part. Any questions about this list?
So check number 1 is the main, it's going to be also the end result of this project.
Yes, you got it. You got it.
And we need to come up with a solution for this client or customers to achieve step number 1. Is that right?
Not necessarily achieve step number 1. Step number 1 is your big mega product. It's your $20,000 product.
Right.
Right? The problem that it's addressing, you've counted in step number 2. You've listed in step number 2.
Okay.
Now, think about step number 1, which is the big mega $20,000 product.
Right.
Instead of giving them this huge, tremendous value of $20,000, can you make it really, really simple and easy as a first tiny step for them?
Okay.
Okay. So I'll give you an example. In my business, the example that we are working on right now, that $50,000 product, my product, my free product is a business acceleration checklist, right? But the good thing is that checklist is in exact alignment with my $50,000 product. Okay, so it is going to help them. Even if they just download that checklist, it is going to help them because they can identify, oh, I'm doing this, oh, I'm not doing this, I'm doing this, I'm not doing this. So it will help them, but it's not a real solution that I am doing a website for them, or I am doing the coaching, or I'm designing their whole business plan. That's not what I'm doing for them as a free product. Are you with me? Good, good. So maybe come up with some product line that you can help your clients with just for free. A webinar is also a good idea. You might say, oh, I'm going to do webinars for my clients, right? A free webinar for my client. That's a good idea. Whatever you decide, the main thing is it has to be free and it has to be related to that particular products that you have in mind. Okay, so we're on step number 3 right now. Can you come up with a list of free products to address that pain? Once you're done, just say hello and then we can move on. How are you finding this, by the way? Is it easy, hard? What's your feedback so far?
Hard.
Hard. Rosemary, it's good, yes. Okay.
It's helpful, very helpful.
Good, thank you. Thank you. And this is the best way to do it, I'm telling you, because people start usually with a landing page and they don't know what to do, they don't know what they're selling, and it's just the wrong way to start. But I have designed this step-by-step process so that your landing page will be so effective. It just works amazingly well. Just works amazingly well.
So would you want to have a report that tells you how to avoid the hassles of Mercury retrograde?
If that's your target audience. It all depends on what your target audience is. If your target audience has that pain.
Everybody does.
Okay, so that's, first of all, I didn't get that whole question.
Okay.
So if you are seeing everyone, if I am one of your target audience, I don't even know what that means. Right?
Can you repeat the question? Anita, can you repeat the question?
Can you hear me?
Anita, Pauline wants you to repeat the question, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, the question is, would you like to have receive a report that tells you how to protect yourself against the effects of Mercury retrograde?
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the thing. You want to come up with a list that is very, very easy for the client to understand.
I know I'm not supposed to use big words. I learned that on the weekend.
Good, very good. And all the more reason, I'll tell you with this online marketing is people just, how many seconds, how many microseconds do you watch a screen on the phone? Right? Like I have my phone in front of me, I do boom, 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 boom. Right? So for sure, if I don't understand even one single word, I am not going to start to look at that word or pick up my dictionary and look. No. Right? People are just going to scroll through. So it has to be really catchy and people should get it. Boom. Yes, I want that.
What is the pain? What is the problem? What is the pain?
Are you asking me? You're asking, whom are you asking?
Well, I just want to understand what it was, the question about getting the report.
Oh,
What's
for
the
mine?
pain?
Yeah, the pain is that your computer system can go down, that your mail can get lost. You can say the wrong thing to somebody when Mercury's retrograde. So the pain is varied.
Okay, so that's what you need to say.
That's right.
Mercury retrograde.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was explaining. That's right.
Thank you. Yes, I agree. Okay.
It has to be very, very simple. Okay. It could be a simple question, right?
Thank you for that. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome. Good. Okay,
and Rosemary too.
Good. The fourth step is selecting one product out of that list that you can create in 1 week. I want you to select now one product. You made a list of your product or services. select one out of that you can actually create in any product that you've listed in step number 3.
Your sound went.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right, you need to pick up one product out of your list that you can actually create in 1 week. So what is it that you can create in 1 week? So if you have a video that you've put down, you've said, oh, I can create a 3-minute video for my client explaining that. Can you create that video in 1 week is the question. If you've said that, oh, I'm going to create a checklist for my client to help them out with identifying how to buy their first property, can you create that checklist in 1 week? Boom, then that's your product. Okay, so I want you to select one product or service which you've said in step number 3, which is actually free, that you can create in 1 week. Now, if you already have that, bingo, wow, this step is done. If you already have an ebook that you've created, oh my God, whoa, that's it. Step number 4, delete. But if not, I don't want you to stop here and say, oh my God, I have to create a product now. Oh, let me contact them. It's going to take another 6 months. No. 1 week.
So this product is the pain point that you're addressing.
Yes, in step number 3, not in step number
yes,
1.
Correct. So
Yes.
if I'm going to do a video, let's say on how to buy a home,
Yes.
it's addressing that, whatever that issue was, a pain point.
Exactly.
Identified.
Exactly. So can you create that video in 1 week? Can you?
Do I have to talk in the video?
Of course.
Can I get an actor to do it?
Yes. Yes. I'm going to show you something which is going to shock you very soon.
Okay.
All right. So just stay tuned.
I'm with you.
All right. Good. So select a product. Once you're done, just give me a thumbs up or just say thank you or say done in the chat box, and then I'll go to the next step.
Done.
Done. Okay. Nita, you done?
Done. Yes.
Okay, good.
So many ideas you gave us, so I picked one from them.
Say that again.
You gave us so many ideas.
Oh, good.
It can be created in less than 1 week, actually.
Yes, you can definitely. You can definitely do. I can create a free product in 2 hours. In 2 hours, I can have a ready product for my clients addressing a pain point. Okay, it's not very difficult.
Okay. Sorry.
Yes, go ahead.
I was going to say back in question 1, so you could have several different products.
Yes.
And they're all separate. Like, yeah, basically you've got 3 different products.
Yes.
And you've got the pain points to those products.
Yes.
And then you're creating a giveaway.
Yes.
A free offering to that pain point for that product.
Correct.
So when you're doing your landing page, how does that look? Does that look to address like an overall, or is it specific to those products?
Wow, amazing question. So one landing page will only address one pain point.
Okay.
So if you have 3 products which are different, which are priced differently, one is at 15,000, one is at 10,000, one is at 50,000, there have to be different channels that you will have to establish to make that happen. Like I have now about 43 landing pages.
Okay.
And they are addressing different population, they are addressing different products, they are offering different pain points. Okay, but that's eventually what you will end up doing. But for now, for the first step, we're just creating one product and going in one direction.
Yeah,
okay?
I just want to clarify.
Yes, that's a great question. I like it. Okay, perfect. Good. Are you done with step number 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. So step number 5 is what you're going to do now is suppose you've actually, you know what, let's go around the table a little bit and tell me what product you've selected. Let's go around the participants in the webinar and tell me what your free product is going to be, just to give us an idea.
My free product is going to be a checklist.
A checklist, all right, I like that, good.
I'm going to have a video.
You're going to create a video, very good,
Yeah,
very
for
good.
the places.
For,
the
sorry?
places where they can visit. The places
Oh
that I've
my
written in
God.
my book that they can visit.
Wow, that's going to be a great video. That is going to be a great video for sure. And just while we are on the video, what would be the length of the video?
It is maybe just a minute, 3 minutes.
3 minutes. That's
Because,
excellent. That's
you
perfect.
Just have to show the pictures, right?
Anywhere between 2 minutes to 3 minutes. 3 minutes is like the maximum. Okay, because remember, this is a teaser. This is nothing that's giving them the whole product. This is just a teaser. So you're giving them value. There has to be value. There has to be value in this product. Because that's how they'll know you. That's how they say, oh my God, Amit gave me a whole checklist of 3 pages for free. Wonder if I pay him $10, what is his product? And then they come in and buy a $10 product and they get a value of say $50. Oh my God, in $10, I got $50 worth of value. I wonder if I spend $2,000, what will he do? And that's how they get attracted. That's how clients will get attracted to you. Okay, good. Who else? What else is your free product? I heard from Nida and I heard from Pauline.
Video.
You're going to create a video. Very good.
Well, I'm also looking at podcasts.
Podcast. Very good.
And blogs. So I'm not really sure. I've kind of got a few things kind of running around.
Okay. Okay, good. But for now, for this exercise, you've decided to do a video. Okay. So just let me address that. Blog is not really a lead magnet.
Okay.
Okay. Blog is something that you do blog for your site and all that, but it's not really a product that you can ask people to download and then get their emails and names. Okay, good. Who else? Maureen.
Do a spreadsheet.
Do a spreadsheet. Well, what is it about?
Well, for one particular client, is to get them organized.
Okay.
So I'll do a spreadsheet of this, especially this one particular client, all the different items I require in order to do his books. And so he has a ticklet, he just ticks it off if he's got it.
Right, good. And then you can make, you're doing it for one client, but you can take out his confidential information and make it as a generic list, right? So that you can share it with anybody that is interested, that gives you their name and email address, correct?
Yeah.
Right. Perfect, good. So it's going to be a generic spreadsheet, which is going to help entrepreneurs or self-employed people to have step-by-step or almost like a checklist of what they should have in order to get their taxes done on time.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, perfect. Wow, that's a good product. I would like to download that one. All right. Anita, what's your product?
I think it would have to be a report.
A report? Okay.
A report. I'm trying to think of what the pain is because they don't, with what I do, they don't know that there's a pain if they don't know about Mercury retrograde. So I have to do a report, kind of an educational sort of thing.
Yes, they don't know about Mercury retrograde, but they do know that their mails are getting lost.
Or if it's addressing a pain, it would be that. If it was addressing a positive thing, I could do a report on how to find the perfect time to sign a contract or sign a document or to list your property or.
Okay. Right. So when I said that about Mercury retrograde, I didn't mind that. I didn't say that the whole idea is not good. I just meant the words.
Yes,
right?
I understand.
Okay, good. So if you said something like what it actually implies, what it does in my life, then I'm interested. And the second point is very, very good that you pointed it out. So thank you for bringing that up. Is it's a prerequisite, and this is, I feel bad saying this, but that's a fact, that it almost has to be negative.
Yeah.
It almost has to be negative. So for example, in a real estate, I would have a report, 5 things not to do when you buy your first home. And those are the lead magnets that work better than 5 things to do when you buy your first home.
So if I said, 10 days when, or 7 days when you shouldn't buy a computer.
Yes.
The reasons why.
Well, there you go.
Oh, when you shouldn't buy a computer, you shouldn't sign a contract, you shouldn't put anything important in the mail, and tell them why.
Correct. Absolutely. Okay. That's a lead magnet that people will jump in for.
Okay.
3 days in a year, you should never buy a computer, or 3 days, specifically, these are the 3 days that you should never buy real estate. And boom, if your target audience is a real estate person, boom, you got that person.
So in the next month, these would be the specific times not to go shopping for a car.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
There you go. And that's why I'm talking about identifying the target audience.
That's very targeted, yes.
Yes, I know that you said everybody is your target audience, but when you're designing this product, this landing page, this lead magnet, it has to be specific. Because if I'm not interested in buying a car, then I will not even look at it.
Yes.
Right? And that's why, but a person looking for car, boom, you've got them. You have that person cannot flip it to the next page. That person will download that report. Does that make sense?
That does, thank you.
Good, good. All right, good. So now we'll move to the next step. Did everyone go? Danielle, are you still here? You're on mute.
Yes, I am.
Okay. So did you come up with a free product, and what's?
Yes, I'm thinking about a book, and I have still to work on it because I'm not sure what I'm doing.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Good, but you might come up with a book, and you might do a small ebook.
Yes.
That's what you're thinking. Okay, that's good. That's a very, very good product. Ebooks are one of the most popular products as lead magnet.
Is there a length of time on an ebook?
30 pages.
30?
30 pages is best. So total book, 30 pages. It has your intro, it has your name and all that. Content is usually 15 pages.
30 pages?
Yes.
And what about 15 pages?
15 pages is the actual content.
Oh, the content, okay.
Yes. But then you have the front cover, you have it's by whom, and then it has your introduction, it has the services that you offer, it has your website, blah, 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 blah. You just keep adding so much stuff. And the actual content is usually 15 pages.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, good. All righty. So let's move on to number 5. Number 5 is amazing. On number 5, it needs a lot of work now. Now that you have decided what your free product is going to be, you are going to go online and you're going to look for other products. This is amazing. This is dazzling. When I started to do this, my entire online business changed. Because I'm not just using my brain anymore. I'm using the brain of these people who spend hundreds and thousands of dollars just on internet marketing. So instead of using my brain and coming up with some images or some text or blah, 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 I actually go to these top-notch people, see what they're doing, and I cannot just duplicate. I cannot just cut and paste into my stuff, but I get ideas. I said, hey, this person is talking about how to buy real estate in US with nothing down. How about I write a report on a similar thing with, say, only 5% down? How about I write about a strategy where they can do a joint venture, for example? But I get ideas when I'm looking at other people's products. Okay, so if you have decided to come up with a video, for example, check out what videos are available in your niche. So go to Google and type in whatever your pain point is, whatever your product is, and what the solution is. So you can type either or you can type everything and see what comes up. Because you now want to start and looking around people, very, very famous people like these. These are all my coaches and mentors, but I go to their websites very, very often. I check Tony Robbins' website all the time. I see, what is he doing right now? Because Tony spends millions of dollars to get the language correct. Bob Proctor, the person that does SEO, I know the person that does search engine optimization for Bob Proctor. He's actually one of my friends. We work together. So the amount of money that Bob Proctor spends on SEO is enormous. And if I can just see what he does and get ideas from that, it's boom, it just changes my whole perspective. Laurel Langmeyer that you see between me and Swapna there, she's the same. She spends millions of dollars. Dr. John Gray, Mr. Robert Allen, these people are the people who are spending this kind of money. And instead of me employing somebody and paying them, $500,000 a year, I can just go to these sites and see what's the in thing right now, because it changes every month. If you look at these websites, they will change the content, they'll change the color, they will change the font, and it's just amazing how fast these things change. And they also do a lot of testing. So they will put out a page and that page will run for 7 days. And if they don't get enough people signing up on their landing page, boom, that landing page is gone. It looks totally different in 3 days. So I monitor this. I go ahead and I see, oh my God, this guy changed the font, and oh, this has changed, this has changed. I monitor that. That's why my open rates are that high. That's why I get so much conversion on my landing pages, because I monitor this. This is what I do. I'm just sharing out all my secrets here today. But that's what you should do. You should go ahead and at least visit these. I mean, these are my coaches and mentors, so they may not apply to you. But if you, whatever industry you are in, go to the best person in your industry. Check their website out. Check their landing pages. See the language that they are using. See the images that they are using. And we're going to go through that information very soon. So you'll note down, watch, and listen to that product or that report. So once you go to that particular product, say for example, Tony Robbins. If you go to Tony Robbins' website and says, oh, download my ebook right now, I actually go ahead and download that ebook. I actually do that. So that gives me a sense of how his ebook looks, because I received that ebook in my inbox. So I get a chance to see that ebook. So what you need to do is you need to go and sign up for all your competitors or people that are way higher than you. Way higher than you. So if you decided to do a report, for example, check who's doing reports right now in your industry. Check what your top-notch leader is doing right now. Like, where do I get this information that videos and ebooks are popular? Because that's what these people are doing right now. 3 months ago, things were different. Right now, that's what they're doing, ebooks and videos. And this is through their extensive research that they are doing that. So of course, I don't have to spend that money. I just see what they do, and then I duplicate them. Okay. So you will note, you will download, you'll watch, listen, read, whatever that product is that they are offering. Second thing is you are now going to start looking at the content. This is very important. You're going to start to note the language, the tone that they are using on the page, because you soon are going to need that information. So go to that page, whichever page comes up where you have to put your name and email address, which is their landing page. Look around, look at the colors that they're using, look at the font that they're using, look at the language that they're using, look at, is it a question, is it a bullet points? Because this is what information is. If I'm doing your landing page, this is the information that my team will need from you. What is it that you want on the landing page? And if you've not done this whole homework, then you're going to be lost. You might say, oh, I don't know what to put on a landing page. Well, it's your product. You should have an idea what people are looking for. And if you don't have an idea, then boom, I'm giving you the exact route that you can take to have that idea. You like that so far? Okay, good, good. So just grab some content from that. And again, you cannot actually just cut and paste that content. It's just illegal. They have copyright issues. So I'm not asking, not promoting, not recommend. I myself never do that. So I will look at 10 different sites just to get ideas, but I will never just cut and paste it. First of all, it will not look good. It will definitely not look good because it applies to that person, it applies to that product. So I really cannot, even if I want to, I cannot cut and paste. But at least I get an idea that, hey, he's asking questions, for example. He's asking 3 questions. Do you want to make more money this year? Do you want to double your income in the next 6 months? So my idea is that, oh, he's asking questions and then he is offering something. So when I design my own, that's what I will do. I will ask my own questions and then offer my free product. Are you getting that idea? Good, good. Okay, perfect, perfect. So here's the next thing I'm going to teach you. So you can start thinking about these ideas and looking at some of the competitors that you might have already and decide to visit their pages very, very soon. Okay? Now, the next thing that you can do is again amazing. Let me show you this. Let me give you a great tip. You ready for this? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Oh my God, look at this magazine. This is the Canadian Real Estate Wealth magazine. And oh my God, who's that person on the side there? Who's the person here?
Robert
He's Mr.
Allen?
Robert Allen. He's Robert Allen. He's a top-notch real estate guru in North America. And front cover of this. This is the June edition of the Canadian Real Estate Wealth magazine. So it's really, really powerful. But the reason I put that in is checking magazines. Definitely in your industry, if you get some newsletters, if you get bulletins, if you get emails from your industry, check the headlines, check the topics that they're discussing, because that's what's happening. That's what people are asking right now. Right? That also gives a huge insight. Like I prescribe to so many business coaching websites because I want to know what other coaches are doing. I want to exactly know what approach they're taking. What are they discussing? What topic are they doing their blogs on? I want to be up to date because that's my business. So that's important. And these, again, the magazines is the same idea. Now, Canadian Real Estate Wealth magazine spends millions of dollars to come up with this front cover. They spend millions of dollars to come up with their content. And for me, it's just a matter of going and picking this up for, say, $10 or $12, and boom, I get that entire content. Okay, so it's really powerful, but it's my job to use it in the right way. Okay, are you with me?
Yes.
Good. All right, so let's look at the next one. I'm going to share with you one more thing.
All this under step 5?
Yes,
Okay.
This is the step 5.
Okay.
The steps are getting longer, as you see.
Pauline
right.
can handle it.
Say that again?
Sure.
Okay, good. Now, step number 5C. So we've done 5A, B, and now we are on step C. Step C is actually you will go through the process. Like I told you, you will actually download the page, you will watch the report, but you will also now, let me show you step number C. You will also look at the process. Okay, you will also look at the process. So check if you received an email from them. Once you sign up, check what you receive in your inbox. Check how their video looks. Check how professionally their ebook has been done. Because if a person is looking for that product, they are going to land up with your competitor too. And now they're going to compare, right? So if your ebook, if your video is better than theirs, guess who gets the business?
Me.
Exactly, right? So this is a great way of you sort of comparing yourself without any investment. Without any investment, because you're doing it. You are the person who's downloading it. You are downloading it for free. Now, I will share something with you. In the past, I have actually spent money with my competitors. I have spent money. I have bought products from them just to know how their products are. And I've experienced the products, I've used the products, and I've actually spent money just to see what my competition is doing. And then some of the products, I will call their customer service, ask them questions, but that's a little advanced strategy. I'm just sharing it with you, what can be done. But right now, as you start this whole process, at least go for the free product, at least. Send me an email. Oh my God, after the second day, boom, I receive another email from them. Wow, they're on the roll, right? That's what I want you to start noticing. That's what I want you to start paying attention to. Okay? Any questions on that? We're good?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So let's end now step number 5, because I know Pauline is tired of 5A, 5B, 5C, 5D.
No, I'm not tired. I need more. I need more.
You need more, yes. Yes. And this is very important, because once you do this homework, what I'm telling you, once you do this work that I'm telling you, the next step, which is creating the landing pages, step number 6 is actually creating your free product. Step number 6 is now you actually create your free product. Because now you have the step number 1 to 5 already done. So you have your phenomenal product, which is say for example, a $20,000 product. You have created in the second step, you've created in the third step, you've gone through your competition, you've seen what they offer. So you are ready. You are now ready to say, hey, you know what? This person has done the video and this is how it looks. So I am going to create this video and this is how it's going to look. Or in the process, you might even decide to change your product. Once you do the homework, once you see, oh my God, everybody in my industry is doing an ebook, so I don't want to do an ebook, I want to do a video, right? You want to be different. Yep. You might say, oh my God, 5 people did a video and oh my God, what a crappy video it was. My video is going to be professionally done and I'm going to hire my professional videographer, call them tomorrow, boom, and do it professionally. And you might just come up with these great ideas that you didn't think about it before. But now that you've gone through this exact step-by-step process I gave you, now you're in the position to actually create your product. Okay, do you like that?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because if you were to come to me and say, Amit, help me design my landing page and free product, and if I would say, you know what, go ahead and create a free product and give it to me so I can do it for you, you would have no idea what a free product should look like. Right? But now that I've given you the step-by-step process, now you can start thinking and actually start designing your product. Okay, so that's step number 6. Okay? And step number 7 is now you're going to create all this process, all these images, all the videos, and start putting it together to create your own. So for example, if you have created that video, that 2.5-minute video, now you're going to create your landing page. So I'm not talking technically. I'm not asking you to go into Infusionsoft and start creating your page or anything like that. Just on paper. Just on paper. In other words, on paper, what should be the top headline? The headline could be, are you broke? Or do you want to buy your first home? Or do you want to buy your first investment property with nothing down? Do you want to own 5 properties in the next 5 years? Right? And then you could have some bullet points about why they should download your product or why they should watch your video. You with me there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So this is step number 7. This is the last step that now you're going to create. Okay, so step number 6 is actually you just create the product. So if you've created a checklist, start creating that checklist. If you're going to do a video, create that video. So once that product is created, then the last step is to highlight the benefits of that product. So why should the person give you their name and email address? Why are they giving you their information? Because this is what you get. And if you've hit the right person, if you've reached the right target audience, boom, they want your product. They want your product. Right? That's how this works. Okay. Now I'll give you a couple of resources that you can use. If 1 week is too short for you and you're like, oh my God, I cannot do it. It's too much for me, blah, 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 blah. I understand because all of us are leading a very busy life. One of the powerful resource that you can use is a website called Fiverr. Fiverr, Fiverr, Fiverr.com.
Fiverr.com.
Yes. Okay. The other website that you can use, it's called People Per Hour. People Per Hour.
Okay.
And this is very similar to Fiverr, but it's just it's Fiverr's competition basically. Okay. One other resource I'll give you, it's called guru.com, Guru, guru.com.
Guru.com.
Yes.
I heard of this word before, but I don't know about it.
Okay. Okay. Here it is if you want it.
No, I've got the, but I mean, I heard someone talk about it before.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. So People Per Hour, Guru. Then there is a site called Upwork, upwork.com, upwork.com. And there is a site called designcrowd.com. And then there is a site called 99designs.ca. The good thing about some of these sites is all these people who are selling on these sites, they have rating, right? So just like any other site, you can check what the rating is, how many people have ordered from them. I usually go through even the remarks of what other buyers have said about this particular seller. And if I'm happy with them, then I will place an order. The other thing I have for you is these websites I have personally used only for small tasks. For example, designing my book cover, ebook cover, for example, right? If I have to do a small logo for a smaller company, if I have to brush up a video, if I have to clean up a picture that I have with a super celebrity, right? These small tasks, I am very comfortable allowing these people to do it, but I have never given a big task to these websites. None of my websites or none of my clients' website, I will give it to these people. And the reason is I still don't have enough confidence that the person might not just close the account and vanish. So I have never given big jobs to these people, but again, it's up to you. If you feel comfortable doing it, then you can go ahead and do it. One more thing I want to talk about is the 99designs.ca. It's a very unique website. And what that site does is whatever you want to get done, you put it as a task. And these professional designers will actually design this for you. And you pay them once you like the design. So it's really good. It's a little expensive. It's a little expensive than Fiverr, of course, but these are all high-end professionals. So I've had some work done from 99 Designs before, and I used to give them a task, and 30 to 40 designers will work on it, and they will send me all their designs. And I get to look at all those 30 designs, and I say, hey, oh my God, this is amazing. And then I click on it, and boom, and then I buy just that product. And all other 29 are gone. Okay, it's a very, very nice customer-friendly website. So that's something that you can keep in mind. Okay, you like those sites?
Yes.
Okay, good, good.
I've used Fiverr for logos before.
Yeah.
I haven't used them for response pages, but I had my own person doing that. So.
Right, good. Yeah, you can. They do so many things. So you can just. So when we're talking about lead magnets, they can create the lead magnet for you. The entire lead magnet they can create for you. So when we're talking about 1 week, if you are too worried that you cannot get it done in 1 week, you can just hire a person from these sites and say, hey, you know what? I need to create this ebook. Can you create it for me? And not just the cover, but the entire ebook. They will create it and they will email it to you.
But you have to give them the contents, or they put in the contents.
Well, some of them actually even create the content. So it depends on how much you want to pay, right? So if you just give them the cover, then probably you can get it done in $5. If you ask them to do the entire lead magnet, then they'll charge you more. If you ask them they write the content too, then they will charge you more. Right? But there's lots of people on that site who will actually do the job really well at a reasonable price. So if you look at some ebooks created, then you can ask. There's also a message component, so you can message them and ask them, if I want to do this ebook, do I have to provide content, right? Or can I just give you the subject and you create it for me?
That's right.
So it depends on what you're comfortable with. For me personally, I always want to give them my content. I usually don't buy content from them.
Yeah.
Because when a client buys from me or downloads my ebook, I want it to be my language.
That's right.
I want them to offer exactly what I do. I wouldn't want the content written by some guy from Fiverr who doesn't know my business.
That's right.
But that's my preference. Individual choice.
No, it has to be individual. It has to be you.
Right.
In the content.
Correct. So for me, I get it designed, my cover pages and the 3D ebook covers and all that, I get it designed because I'm not a graphic designer. But my regular, if it's a small job, then they can do it. If it's a book cover that I want to design, or if it's a main landing page, then I get it done through my team member who's a professional graphic designer. Okay, good. That's it. I think we are almost at the end. These are the 7 steps that will get you ready for your foundation. And do you have any questions for me?
We got work to do.
The work to do is correct. Okay. Good.
When we're in the middle, when I'm in the middle of the work, I'll call you.
I know. Yes. But this is very important. Once you do this step by step, exactly as I've told you, oh my God, things are so much easier. I wish somebody was there to tell me these steps 5 years ago. I have struggled with these steps so many times. So it's just, for me to come up with this, and I feel so good that I'm able to share this with you, okay? So the first step again is having your highly priced item up there so you know exactly what your target is. Then you are identifying their pain. You want to know exactly their pain. What's the pain that your product is going to solve? And then we talked about the 4 levels of pain. Then we talked about your free product, which is the step 3. Come up with a list of free products. Then you actually said, this is the product that I'm going to create. You picked a product, which was step number 4. And then you're going to create that in 1 week. That's the condition. That's why it's a step. 5, you're going to go online and look for all your competition, your magazines, your coaches and your mentors, and see what works best for you. And number 6 is actually creation of the product using the resources that I gave you. I gave you about 6 resources that you can use. And the last step is actually to create the copy, which is the writing for your landing page and your email. So you'll watch the emails that are coming through from your mentors and start making copies. Just put them in a Word document and see what they sound like to you. And once all of this information is ready, you can start sending me if you already have bought any package for me for designing your landing page. If you have not bought it, you should buy it right now. I have an amazing price for the landing page, and I can do this for you. Okay, so I think majority of you already have the package, which is great. But if you don't have it, just write to me, send me an email, and I'll send you the details of this, how I can help you create the landing page and emails. So this is the information that I would need. This is what you will go through to actually create this foundation for your lead generation. Alrighty?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, perfect. I want to tell you one more thing before we go. July 30th, I am hosting a very important event. July 30th. Mark your calendars. It is conducted by Effective Management Association. And Effective Management Association, I am the director of that. It's a non-profit organization, and I am the director of that association. And the event is a 3-hour event. There are 2 speakers. One is Mr. Raymond Aaron, and the other speaker is Quentin Strube. And the content that these 2 speakers are going to share with you is going to change your business.
Who's the second speaker?
His name is Quentin, Quentin, Quentin Strube,
S-T.
S-T-R-U-B, Strube.
Oh, Strube, okay.
Yes. He's Canadian. He's born in Canada. His parents live here, but he lives in the US right now. So he's coming from the US for this particular event. And I know what information they are going to share. I have an idea what they're going to share, but oh my God, this is going to be powerful. So definitely, there is a $35 charge for this, but it's going to be way more than that. It's worth way more than that. So just sign up for that event and definitely come for the event. It's going to change your business. It's a very powerful event. And it's from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. in the Square One Mall. It's in the Microsoft store. And it will start at 6 o'clock and end at 9 p.m. All right?
Starts at 6?
Start at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. That's it. It's 3 hours.
At Square One, and where?
It's in Square One Microsoft store.
Mississauga.
Yes, Mississauga, sorry. Okay, and there is very limited seating because it's a store. It's a Microsoft store, so we don't have a huge audience. There might be about 20 seats, and I think it's already 50% sold out. So if you're interested, you'll have to book your seat right now because they're going fast. Alrighty, that's it for today. And just if you have any questions, we will take a last round. Otherwise, we have a great night. Any quick questions at the end before we close?
Can you send that invite, like July 30th
Yes.
invite in an email?
Sure.
because I'm not sure if I can find it.
Okay, okay, no problem. No problem.
Is
You
there a
must have
recording
received
of
an
the
email
summit?
yesterday with that information. Yesterday, you must have received an email from me, and you're going to receive another email tomorrow as a reminder to sign up.
Okay,
Okay, but you will receive it tomorrow.
okay.
Good. Sorry, Pauline, you had a question?
Is there a recording for this evening?
Yes, I've recorded this.
Okay, could I have a copy so that I can go over again, please?
Sounds great. Not a problem.
I
All right.
I was lost, so could you send me the copy of this, please? My
Yes,
system cut me off.
no problem. Once you register for the webinar, you will receive the recording.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you have to be registered, and of course, if you're live, then you definitely receive it.
Okay.
Okay, but not everybody in the database will receive it because I want only committed people to receive the recording. All right, great. Thank you so much. Have a
You're
great time.
welcome.
You too.
Thank
Have a
you.
good
Thank you so
evening.
much.
Bye.
Thank you.
Have a good
See
evening.
you on
Bye.
the 30th.
You're very welcome.
Bye-bye.
You.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you. You too.